This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Washington Redskins. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Hey, back up.
A first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Peterson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Strong start by this defense. 3rd and short. They go with a run. Stonewalled for no gain.
I played for a guy who always talked about setting tones and meeting force with force. That felt like it on that play, didn't it? And they met it in a big way and won. What a great job by the defense.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Let's go. Hey, back up.
They're going to go for it. It's Smith. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Right, 380. Gotta go.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
Love his pocket awareness, able to slip out of the sack. But once you take your eyes off the receivers, once your eyes come down and you see the rush, hard to get back downfield and find an open target. Fortunate, that one just wound up as an incomplete pass.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Look for signals. Right, 380. 95.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken at his 4. Able to power through. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
52. 35.
Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on 1st down.
They give it to Peterson. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Tackle made there by Frank Clark.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They are going for it. It's Smith. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Troy Flowers picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Pernell McPhee in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
Bang out, bam, bam. Tempo.
Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
Move 15. 19.
From the gun, it's Wilson. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Needed 13, they got 14 on 3rd down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Got it. Go. Gotta go. Tempo. Let's go, 14.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. There's Baldwin, touchdown, Seattle. Doug Baldwin, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. So they lob it up on the fade, and really a great play to go up and make that catch.
It's something that takes some timing, and people work on it all the time. Even when they're just warming up, you know, that old pat and go when they're just warming up and throwing the football. A lot of the time it turns into that route exactly. A fade route, and this one turned into a touchdown.
Janikowski good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. A toss play. This is Peterson. AP still got it. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
Well, partners, my old man used to say, make sure you strap up tight if you're going to try and stop one of those big horses out there. As you just saw there, this guy does not go down easily.
They run again on 1st down, Peterson. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
With the carry on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Two minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. Throw left side complete. It's Richardson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. That's good for a Redskin 1st down. Richardson on the reception from Smith. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. They'll get it to the 23-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. On 1st and 10, Smith under a heavy rush, and down he goes. K.J. Wright, tough to handle on that blitz. He gets him for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, back up.
A shotgun snap for Smith. Flushed out right. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. The Redskins on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They'll run it now out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Clock running as the Redskins try to hurry up. They snap it to Smith. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. The final shot here before break. Smith. And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team. That their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah,
and that's caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field.
Hey, hey. Got it. There.
On first down, Wilson. It's caught, block it. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Alert. 19. 12, 12, 12. Spread left, spread left. Gun, gun, gun. 14, 14. Forward, forward, forward. Gotta go, gotta go.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Come on, let's go. Switch right, switch right. 18, 18. Hey, hey. 12, 12. Tempo, tempo.
On 2nd down, Wilson. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Gotta go, gotta go. 95, 95. 19.
To throw is Wilson. And it's caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
They come up in an offset eye.
14, 14, run it.
Here's Wilson. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Look for signals. I'll go special. I'll go special. Try easy. Check 51. Check 51. Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down. Push left. Push left. Spot that. Spot that. Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down.
They'll try to run with Carson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you're 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
14, 14, run it.
On 3rd and goal, Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Sebastian Janikowski to try the Seahawks field goal. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. but not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right?
You thinking that might be a better way to go?
Instead of your kicker, yeah.
Hey, back up.
From the end zone, Smith airing one out for Crowder. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Washington. Jamison Crowder, 99 yards. And the Redskins have made this a one-score game. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
I'll go special. 14.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They start on the ground with Geis, and able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Let's go, 15. Hey, back up. Let's go, yellow. Hey, they scared. Wide, get wide.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Hey, on. Liz. 15, yeah. Liz. Geiger.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. And Davis with it left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Redskins with the football, but trailing here as we get down to the goods. Handoff comes to Peterson. AP still got it. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. It's a big run for AP. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hey, back up.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. AP still got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains, that one for 14 yards and another first. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
He gets it halfway there with that run. I think you play up-tempo, get right back on the line of scrimmage, and hammer at him again.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's third and goal at the 1. This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a third and goal situation.
We got three, folks. We got three. Hey, back up. Orange.
Now Smith. Hard throw, incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. Peterson. And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. He's normally a sure thing down here, but Peterson denied near the goal line. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. Wilson now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
380! Bang out, bang out, bam, bam. Look for signals. Got it, got it, got it.
They begin with a run by Davis. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. You know, I was going to ask you if maybe they should surprise and pass the ball, but where they're at on the field, I think keep it on the ground, right?
I like where you're going with this one because field position is going to determine these play calls. And backed up where they are, I don't even think about putting the ball in the air. I tell my running backs, grasp the football, and I tell my offensive line, don't allow any leaks so they get hit immediately when we hand it off.
Let's go, 14.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
Got it, got it, got it.
Now Wilson back into his end zone. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On 3rd down, that's Carson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. It'll be a gain of 16 and give him a 1st down as well.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the...
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They give him a gain of 38.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Wilson wants to throw it. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Baldwin. And he's got this down to the 35. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. The Redskins looking for another timeout, and they get it, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
380.
They run again with Carson. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming. Wilson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. Wilson now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10.